Welcome back to Popes and Pinos. Let's play some more Europa Universalis IV as the Pope, the Papal State. We are going, among other things, for an achievement called the Holy Trinity. We have to have the Teutonic Order, which is very small right now. The Livonian Order, which is it's not as big anymore either. And the Knights as our marchers. And we have to take a core on Jerusalem. We also have a ton of other restrictions that I've put down there in that description box. But to briefly go over the main ones, we cannot take land ourselves outside of Italy with a couple of exceptions. We have some lighting issue I see here. We have to not allow any denomination, Christian denomination, other than Catholic in the whole wide world. So all the, what are they called? The Orthodox people and of course the Protestants and all that all need to go and not be part of the empire anymore. Not part of the empire, part of life. They just need to not exist. And then we have to also throw all other religions out of Europe proper. So in its modern day borders. And I'm looking a bit distracted here because I'm trying to fix my green screen background there. There we go. Okay. Back to work. Maybe a bit too light now, but that's gonna be alright. So we're gonna have to do all that. There are more restrictions. You can see all that in the comments. Let's go right back. We're in a war against a bunch of people, which are originally planned to be able to vassalize Oldenburg. No. But right before we declared the war, Oldenburg expanded and was no longer in the trade league, therefore, which then meant that we couldn't make them join this war, and then we can't take the vassal up there. I really want a northern German vassal so we can expand towards these orders that we have to take as marches at some point. We probably have too many troops here. We have 4,000 of our subjects, so we only need 6 of our own. Let's shift consolidate and drop off. Do you have a siege pip? You do not. Let's drop off 6 guys. That's a nice 6. Right there. Do not attach to me. Good. Oh, I think you're just working on a siege focus right now. That's alright. And have you walk there. Like that. Keep all these sieges going. We have a cannon up here sieging us for us. Could do like a Roomba and name it Big Bertha, because we're just working on the one single cannon right now. Could fight these. Maybe we should. I don't know. I think we have the upper hand in combat. I'm gonna attack these guys here. They're gonna run anyway. So guess I just sit out here. Won the siege of Mantua, good. No Mantua? What do we do to you? You like me still. Still friendly at least. Can't core it. We could vassalize them. It's going to generate a decent amount of aggressive expansion. Do you have cores, Mantua? I don't think you do. No. So vassalizing Mantua really doesn't do anything. I think we just piece them out for a bunch of ducats. So let's not vassalize you. Let's have you war rep, transfer trade. You're in my node, right? No, you're in the Venice node. So transfer trade does nothing for us. Do not transfer trade. Steering does nothing either. All your ducats, which is not a lot. And then just give me the prestige of annulling the rivalry, kill that alliance, maybe. I'm just adding stuff up here so we get the, well, the prestige and the longer truce timer. So they don't join any coalitions. This seems fine. Ready for themselves. Get out of here, Mantua. And then you can meet up with these guys. Mr. Actually, subject. Oh right, I always forget that there's more to Provence than meets the eye. Subject, why don't you get this? Does Provence have any troops? Well, they have trooped up. Alright. We have to watch out for a subject here. Let's meet our troops up and then see what we can do. Could put you guys back on making me money, though. I have tons of money. I actually wanted to blockade on Fort Calquier. What do we do with all our money? Build buildings? Yes. Assuming they're still good ones. It's still a decent workshop. Decent temple. Yeah, Pisa is an okay marketplace. It's not nuts. Well, 4 is not bad. Let's do that. Alright. Where are you running? Waldstätte. Up here. Well, I can meet you halfway, like in Milan, for example. Wouldn't mind doing that. Do I have manpower? I do have manpower. Well, you did not actually walk here. Or did you? No. Why are you running to Graubünden? It's an odd way to go. You confuse me. Where are you going? Let's see if we can meet these Provincians here. We can. We do. On the siege of Foucault, excellent. Get some more guys. Where are you walking, Linz? Oh, my subject was busy over here. Maybe going for Albania? When do we have Albanian troops in our own countryside? Oops. Deal with the Albanians first, please. You try to hunt these guys down. Maybe. You can't? Why not? Did you just fight? You did. Okay. At least we're gonna have the mountain advantage and the big general, so probably my subject is just gonna beat these guys up. Killed 5 lights, captured no ships, unfortunately. You guys are doing that. So I could try to piece up Provence. We got caught there anyway. For Provence. Which you know is nobody who matters. But they don't want to be pissed out yet. But I definitely do want to take Provence. Maybe Foucault too, but... yeah, you're gonna crush these guys, aren't you? Good. Then I'll go back to doing this. Your guys' job is to throw the Albanians out of my country. Can't have that. You go make me money. And keep the galleys with them for now. Just so they're safe. Try to hunt down these Albanians. They can't really run very far. Ferrara declared 1 Mantua. Yeah, sorry Mantua, I did weaken you a bit, didn't I? Where are you running to? Urbino? I mean, you can have that. That's alright. You are not the guy, the siege general, unfortunately, but there's nothing I can do about that right now. Crunch somebody up here, apparently. Okay. And dealt with these guys. Where are you running to? Abruzzi. How do you have access to Naples? Because you had war with them. Man, do I dislike how conditional military access works. Did I ever say that? It's just so bad. Can I catch you? No. It's an Ixnay. This is so dumb. Ooh, what should me stand in territory right next door that you can't walk into because reasons? I lost the claim on Napoli. We need to make that back. Also, I want to hire this half-price Maravamis guy for sure. Let's go back to building spy network on Naples. Also grab that claim on Tunis that I wanted. Because we have tons of spy network. And... what else? If we took Barra, could we release a subject here? Could release Bar. Could take Barra, edit. Can I add it to the Empire? Oh, it is part of the Empire. So I could get an Empire vassal up here. that likes me, as opposed to force vassalizing one of these people, and then... I don't know if I can actually choose this in the peace deal, though, because I can't core it. Hello? Where did you guys come from? This is not acceptable. It's a level 2 fort, so we're overkilling this a bit. Well, we'll see in the peace deal screen, but I feel... Why can you walk past my fort here? I don't... Zone of control is so weird. We own the fort in Fauquelquier and the fort in Avignon. So I kinda get that maybe... Because the rule is if you're in zone of control, you can only walk towards a fort. If you're in the zone of control of both of these, you can walk essentially towards Fauquelquier and not just Avignon. I would understand that. But why then can you go to Provence? There's no way you get... This is fort map mode. That shows zone of control, right? Geographic, because forts are geographic, of course. No, it's just fort level. I feel like there's something that shows zone of control. Maybe I'm wrong. In fort mode, select one. No, that doesn't help. No, we don't get to see fort zone of control here. I don't know. I don't know. I don't understand. Anything I can imagine says you can't do this. I know there are a bunch of tricks you can do with zone of control and all that, but none of that applies here. There's no return province tricks. I don't know. I'm sure there's some weird rule, but it's... I don't understand it. Yeah, I'm gonna, instead of going for the reform desire, I'm still gonna go for money again. Go for money. We have the reform happening earlier. I think a subject up here is good for dealing with those reformist people too. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get a subject up here, if I can. Can I catch you at least? I can, good. That's something. So Albania, how are you doing? Do you want out of this yet? No. How often do you have to beat up your armies before you get out? Crutch. I mean, then I guess my job is to walk over to Leger and make Albania understand. I just don't want to lose the manpower on the way there. I'd rather keep the manpower around. Let's kill these guys first, though. Oh, we can't because military access. So dumb. 7,000 genones? Really? Probably means that we have to be a bit mindful here. Oh, hello. Well, I can't walk there, of course. A horse, a horse. Gain the admin power for explanation, sure. I will. I will do so. Subject is kinda, should I, shouldn't I? Maybe? No, they go for it. I will send back up. No, they still don't go for it. And now these guys actually do get away. So Lorraine. Oh, you're a lesser partner. Who's lesser partner are you? Provence. Oh, so I can probably say I take Provence and you transfer me Lorraine. Costs me million. Wait, can just make. It costs less war score, but more dip. Interesting. But there's not quite willing to be sought yet, so we have to fully occupy these people. We can do this. Fine. Wouldn't mind this one stack not being around though. Loose reform desire? Nah. More tax income, please. You know, we're taking a fight that I totally did not mean to fight. Fridge. Fridge? Fudge, at least. Fridge. But I guess I grabbed my siege leader, who was... Where are you anyway? On your way there. I think I need you over here. We can't piece out the Albanians. And we take a bad fight here. That's just... yeah, I'm gonna lose that. Most likely. Just to Castile has ended. I'm gonna run when I can. I can run already. Let's run to Pisa here. And give you the leader again. And then try to get your back up there. So many places to be at once. My general died. Which one? The good one? Yeah, the good one. Let's hire a new one. It's not even remotely as good. Admin tech next year. Sure, I guess. I do need to start getting my nobles happy again, I think. Can I attack you in Waldstätte? I can. Let's hope the Genoans don't drop. Because that would be bad. No Genoans yet. I can deal with a small prevention stack. That's fine. Another general died. My siege... he didn't have siege preps, but the guy on the siege. Aggressive expansion impact? Yes. Yes. Oh, I should have waited with the piecing out of... Oh no, I didn't. Didn't piece anybody out for aggressive expansion, so that's fine. Just don't give me any Genoans here, please. Won that, good. Land fire damage, good. And now I want to throw you guys out of Focalquier. There's still a giant Genoan stack somewhere, right? How do you feel about peace, Genoa? Oh, you would. I mean, this is something I really want. Sure, transfer subject, all that is interesting, but this I want. It costs dip because we are in the separate piece. That's gonna be fine. Just gonna have to find a way to get dip again. I want this. Also, I want Genoa out. So let's take as much money from them as we can. Could we make you pay war reps instead? Yes. War reps are nice because you don't get inflation from it, while this does generate inflation. So, piece out the Genoans. And only the Genoans. Grab Genoa itself. Excellent. Core Genoa itself. For 1 million admin. And then you guys will need to have some... Get rid of your black flag. Lost the Conquest Castles barely, sure, but... outraged people. I'm sure there are outraged people right now that kind of want to be improved upon. Or with. Improved upon too, but... No? Nobody outraged? Interesting. Let's crush these. Why can you walk this way? Makes no sense. Shh. The anger. The hate. The suffering. Suffering mostly on my side, though. You still not interested in leaving. On the seat of Barrois. What does that mean for your peace deal desire? No. The coalition would still be okay here. Genoa, Florence don't matter. Mantua doesn't matter. Savoy. It's all fine. So we can do this peace deal once we have Florence in enough of a pickle here that they decide to do that. We're gonna fight in Hills. We have the fire damage bonus. We have more people. They have no general. We should be crushing. Price of paper changes. I think we do have a paper province, right? Is it like Lucca or something paper? I don't know. This is cloth. There's gems here, which is... Yeah, there. Rome is paper. And Ancona is paper too. Nice. That's more monies. I think unlike gems, paper just continues to go up. Gems do go down later in the game. They're really valuable right now, but they will go to much less value. And there's the stack wipe. Now, Albania, what do you want out? Yes. We even have war score against you. How do I have war score against you? Just the blockade through my subject. Excellent. So with that, I can probably at least ask you for war reps. I can. And, okay. Not a lot of ducats. Any prestige I can take from you? Allow you another Allow your alliance. Yes. Annul your alliance to Hungary. No. But you already wouldn't do this. Hungary. You would do this. And then give me some... a ducat. Sure. Only for yourself? Yes. Get out. Don't annoy me anymore. Generous peace offer indeed. Now, you guys are still on a no plan, I would assume. Where am I sieging? Naples. Fabricating on Naples. I do like the idea of taking Lorraine. I don't think I can take Barrois then. Oh, government reform? What is it? We get development cost reduction. Yearly prestige. Morale of armies plus 10. Yep. Combat heresy? That is definitely what we need to do. Do we combat heresy or is it combat heresy? Like weaponized heresy? I like that idea. That's a 1-stack Provence. We don't need all of y'all here, right? We have 4,000 Urbinans, so we only need to leave 3 of our own. 1, 2, 3. And then you can try to kill that 1-stack and odd port something. You do. And I probably... well, I can walk there, but I have to take the long way around. That's okay. I have time. Well... ish. So this is all fine. There should be no more fleets on the water against me, right? 2 lights, 3, yeah. So I can detach these galleys. Well, I could, if I could. Detach these galleys and put them on hunting pirates. Make sure those Tunisians don't get any ideas. Speaking of Tunisians, I think I want to claim on Bijerte, and then we have the coast, right? Well, at least a decent amount of the coast. Might as well continue claiming until they go for that war. But I'd rather do that war sooner than later. You guys, really not particularly necessary anymore. Let's have you sit in Genoa and deal with those rebels. Lost a claim on what? I know I just lost a claim, but I didn't read it. We didn't have one on Faucalquier, so that's alright. We have these still. We have these. Oh, we lost another one on Naples. That's what happened. So we can probably reclaim Naples now. Sure. So the other ones are going to run out too. But it's not like we have the aggressive expansion right now to be able to attack Naples, I don't think. After this war, it's going to look bad. France doesn't mind so much, though. It's not the worst. I've seen worse. A lot worse. Lots of money. How about the manufacturing? These are really bad. Let's build a temple. And ooh, really good workshops. Well, 1 really good workshop and 1 good workshop. No, Avignon. And yeah, manpower. I'll take some manpower. These are very good barracks too. Maybe a bit low in the ducats now, but that's gonna be okay. No, you just win this place. So we don't have to fight these guys. I don't want to waste more manpower here. I'm gonna have you drill. How did this happen? Lose 10 devotion. Kinda need to go back up on that devotion now. We're gaining every year thanks to power protection and stability, but still, ugh. So you guys, sue for peace. You will do this. What will you do again? Cede Provence to me. Good. And give me... Provence will transfer their overlordship over the Papal State. Not quite exactly what's happening here. You have no overlordship, and how would you transfer your own... my own... No, it's just a bug. They're transferring Lorraine to us. Should be fine. I think it doesn't even make Lorraine unhappy. Costs us a bunch of Diplo, which I hate, but it's fine. Yeah. Ducats? Ducats. Good. Double check coalition. Florence, Genoa, Mantua. Yeah, it's all fun. Bam. Gives you some power protection too, which is excellent. Then we can core this baby. Oops. Nobody needs the console. Especially not in an Iron Man game. So, my subject. My new subject is happy with us. Yep, it's just overlordship transfer. Sure, they have the wars at war, but not the forced vassalization thing. That's pretty great. That is pretty pretty damn great. Cool. So... Oh, that's Austria themselves. Hello, Austria. Why do you have... Sundgau. Denmark, Bavaria, Mainz and Nassau. Baden, Bohemia, Austria and Trier. Bohemia, Cologne and the Palatinate. Do you have any cores, Lorraine? Probably not. No. Again, feeding a vassal up here is going to be not the easiest. Castile likes me, but not enough right now. We need to improve again. I'd like to rival. What? Me? Say we have enough cores on Tunis claims. So Baroa is part of the empire. I'm going to tell you to make a claim on Baroa anyway, so I have a chance to declare on Provence whenever I want. If I don't have a claim on Faucalquier, which I don't currently do. Provence no longer considers me rival. Yeah, you know, I didn't do anything to you. Why would you rival me? Get those cogs together. That's a lot of Albanian. A lot of troops here sitting on Ferrara. Ferrara might die. And we have to fight somebody else, like Mantua. That's okay. I cannot merge you because you're mothballed, right? And have you on mothball as well, I guess. I mean, I do like the idea of having Transport Navy ready, but I also like the idea of being able to press not that button. That button. Get my troops together, get some manpower back. Ooh, there's 5 more of armies while we are leading. Who's the Papal Controller now? We are. Excellent. So, diplomats. One of you tell the Castilians that we are great. Because I want to keep that alliance for a while. And then one of you... I mean, we don't need to remake the claim. Oh, we needed claims on the Swiss, right? Never actually started that part. And we need to redo claims on Naples, but we are already doing that. Okay. So you guys are probably a bit stuck here. Yeah, maybe I do not actually mothball these guys. We may have to move troops around a bit. No need for this fort to be up. Probably no need for this fort to be up either. Oh, we said war. Oops. Forgot about you guys. The actual war target. Come back home from Ferrara. Let's see. What does that do coalition-wise? Okay, it does add a bunch of people. But I think, except for Venice, any of these... Well, Milan. Milan is already in the coalition, I think. Or the potential. We have a relatively long truce, 9 years to Savoy, and then even longer to Mantua, Genoa, Lorraine, and Provence. Yeah, this is gonna be fine. Ducats. But do I want to take it for myself or give it to my subject? I feel like I want to give it to Urbino. Right? They have a claim too, we declared for that. And should be the same on the coalition, it is. That way they can court for us, and then we eat them at some point anyway. Okay. Send them out. Give me that piece. And we need new rival. That's gonna be... I mean, it would be easy to counter-rival England, because they rivaled us. Relatively easy to rival Hungary. What does that do for us, though? You like me a lot. You're allied to France and Naples. The Naples part is annoying. What about the Brits? Who are your friends? Sligo, Brittany, Portugal. I guess I might as well rival the Brits for now. Not the biggest fan of that. Yeah, but I don't want Hungary to make even more friends there. Burghers gain influence. This is not the burger event I was hoping for, unfortunately. So they gain influence, which is not great. They gain loyalty, which is good, and we have to fight 20 rebels. Lose 60 ducats, they gain influence and they gain the loyalty. Yeah, this is... I'd rather give them this than giving them the actual... fighting those rebels. Right now we have no manpower. Let's double check that they don't have any negative modifiers that are gonna drop off. No, so 10 influence is okay. Alright. Now how do I get more Diplo? Pope is fine at Diploing. Oh, that's why the Papal control didn't change. We didn't die, we just got old. That's why we got a sparring leader. This is a pretty good Pope. I mean, 9 pips is okay, but autonomy change, corruption, and morale of armies? Ah, it's a good Pope. Rebels. Yeah, they Lucan separatists. Actual Lucans? Come on, Lucans. Oh, because of the 8 extra unrest we got from that event. Right. Genoa is now a core. Genoa... Ah. I obviously want Genoa to be owned by the burghers, but that's gonna make them highly influential, so I can't do that. Definitely don't want it to be owned by the nobles. That sucks. Because I'm still looking for a place to give to the nobles, and preferably one that has higher... what about Provence? Or Nice? Provence is center of trade, so that also needs to go to the burghers at some point. But Nice, I don't care so. I mean, it's not a great noble province, but it's fine, and should give them enough happiness, influence. Doesn't give them quite enough influence for me to press buttons. I would like to press buttons. I need to give them 10 extra influence somehow. I mean, if I gave them Romania, that would be enough influence. I guess? I mean, I hate it, but I guess? I mean, Lucca is also highly noble developed, but it is a center of trade. Right. I mean, everything around here seems to be a center of trade. Fine, I'm gonna give this to the nobles. I really don't want to, though. No. Screw that. I'm not. And I guess I'm saying I want ducats rather than manpower, which is not really what I'm looking for. I don't know. I don't know what's correct here. Let me know in the comments what you would have done. If you feel like it. Wouldn't mind drilling you guys too. I need a better general anyway. Let's grab one. I said a better general, not a horrible general. Mission fulfilled. Build buildings. Why did that just happen when I chose the general? I don't know. But I want this. 25 years extra tax income. Noise. Noise. I probably want to improve my subject Lorraine. And military access to Mantua, sure. Gain a half price fort defense guy, or I'll take the defensiveness in Firenze. We already have a half price military guy right now, so it's really not. Neither is worth much. Can I build anything nice in Genoa now? Not a temple. No, it's a decent workshop. Build it. More money. How are we doing on the naval force limit? We actually lost a light ship in this war. We are now the paper controller. Excellent. Pius III is also 333 ruler. Unfortunately not with the great modifiers. What do we get? Liberty design subjects. Well, that's not as great. Not quite. So rebels handled. And I think my next war is Tunis, right? I think that's our next go to, because of the aggressive expansion up here. Even the French are. He's not quite super annoyed, but pretty annoyed. And it even goes up here into northern Germany. Well, maybe because of Provence. But yeah, we have to go south. So next war is gonna be against Granada, Morocco, Fezzan. Would Castile join? Let's check that real quick before we end this episode. I don't think I can make them join. I can make Austria join. No, it's on Castile. Not what I meant to do at all. Talk to Tunis, declare war. Are we not allied to Castile? I thought we were. Huh. Don't remember this ending. Did I break that? No, I just improved with Castile to keep the alliance. I don't know. Maybe I clicked through something. Did we truce to you? No. Am I just completely confused and I was never allied to Castile? Huh. I don't know. So we can't call in Castile because, duh. If we were to declare war, I would have to fight Granada, Morocco, and Fezzan, which is fine. I think. It's gonna be a bunch of boats. That's the only annoying part. I assume. How are you doing military tech-wise? Probably okay, right? You're on tech 6, you're on tech 6, and you're on tech 6, and we're on tech... What? No, we're more than 6, right? We're on tech 7. Which just means we have cannons, essentially. What does calling for a crusade do again? Give Catholic sons significant manpower and income boost while at war with them. We're definitely going to do that before we declare war. But that's going to be next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, why don't you like my video, subscribe to my channel, and if you have anything to say, do it down there in that comment section. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time.